All right, everybody, we're going to be going into this MotoStars video, but if you want to practice your slow speed drills and get better at riding, get the digital drill booklet, and links in the description for that. It's 15 bucks. Instant delivery.
For the mistakes of others, so check this out and try it safe.
Sharp left turn coming up. Saw the sign, right? Oh! Did we hit a road surface hazard or did we slam the brakes? What do you guys think? We're going to go back a little bit. So there's the sign right there. It's a little bit motion blurred, but it's a sharp left. It's a sharp left right there, and we're going pretty fast. So let's see if we can see his hand. Yep. There was a front brake. Look at his hand on the right. Smash and then immediately dumped. Panicked. We panicked a little bit. Not good. Not good. And that's what happens. So yeah. Practice in a parking lot. Get the drill booklet. That's the phone-friendly version. You put it on your phone mount, and you can practice all day. So we got merged over. Open lane pattern. Open lane pattern. Okay, we're moving on. Oh, geez, tumbleweed. What? Tumbleweed didn't panic too bad. Kept himself up. I want to see what... Are we in Arizona? It looks a little bit like... Yeah, it looks like... No. That's California. It says LA right there. Ooh, you guys get tumbleweeds? Welcome, Poison Ivy.
Like burnt plastic, that bag hit my exhaust.
Oh, bag too. That's gonna be fun to clean.
We are good.
Very nice. Handled it. Didn't panic. High side. Uh-oh. Going a little fast. We're gonna lose traction. And then we're gonna go up and over. Oh, almost high side. A little bit of a speed wobble. Hit something.
We've got the rider who cleared.
Sun in our eyes. We're going to be going through traffic.
Brake safely.
5:49 p.m. Oh, bump. So this is where positioning for safety really comes into play and having that line of sight. So when we talk about position for safety, we're going for line of sight. We're looking for escape paths and maintaining a good space cushion or finding space cushions to the left and the right. So if we're right here, we are staggered, so the person in front could swerve left, but we applied the brakes, weren't really paying attention, didn't have 360 situational awareness, which is going to orient yourself to the situation. So if you were doing your head checks and doing your mirror checks, you were able to, hey, I'm going to swerve left because I know nobody's there. And this is why we stay staggered, because you can trust your buddy, hey, we're staggered, so I know if I swerve left, I'm not going to run into him. But if we're just kind of like mobbing it and just like going like we're kids on BMX bikes racing through the neighborhood to see who can get home first, then we're having issues. And that's not what we want to be doing.
Brake safely in time.
So if we have good line of sight, we could see the vehicles in front doing this. And then at this point, you have to make a really quick decision. Go red stage, swerve left. You're going to have to swerve left and get yourself out of this, okay? But we didn't. We just applied the brakes. Not going to be able to stop in time. So hopefully rescue. This could have been fatal. Let's see what happens here. Sharp left turn. Maybe got panicked because of the... That could be fatal. Oh, that could be fatal. So maybe we got panicked a little bit by our line of sight being broken because we're target fixating on the exit. And all of a sudden the vehicle comes around, breaks our concentration because it breaks our line of sight. And this is why it's important to orient yourself, knowing full well that turn is still there. Okay, object permanence. It's almost like a little kid. It's like peekaboo. It's like, where'd he go? Oh, I'm right here. You learn that the objects are still there. So hopefully you grow out of that. So we have a sharp left turn. Understand, hey, road's still there. We still need to do the principles of slowing it down, navigating the turn. But we didn't. So we dumped the bike, and now we slowed down, but our buddy didn't see what's happening and then runs into us. And so now we have 3 patients, and hopefully we can self-rescue because maybe nobody's going to help us. All right, here we go. Good line of sight. This is what I'm talking about. Position off to the left. You can see around this vehicle. Maybe increase your space cushion between. But you can see past the vehicle. You have an escape right in front to lane split if you needed to. But let's maintain a better space cushion.
It's impossible to overlook the huge mistake of this rider.
So we can pass. It's a broken yellow for us. It's broken. We can pass, but let's be careful. Oh, find an escape. Find an escape. Found an escape. Swerve back in. Get back in position. That's something motorcycles can do and cars can't. So if we did this in a car, we would have had an issue, right? But we have a tool set with a motorcycle to get ourselves out of here. So what can we do here? Just merge right now. Just merge right back in. You can come back out. You don't have to stay in the left lane. Do this a little bit. You don't have to stay. But we got ourselves in that situation, so we're going to have to do something, right? We're going to have to do a red stage. We just have to. I mean, we can judge all we want, but if we ever get into a situation like this, we know what to do. And that's one of the cool things about these people that drive reckless, is that they're going to show us situations that we typically don't get into, but we know what to do now. So that's what I see the benefit of this. So right here, it's like we know we would probably switch back over. We see vehicles in the lane coming towards us. That vehicle is coming out. What are we going to do? Oh no, we accidentally got caught, right? So now we have to escape. Okay, we escaped, we swerved, but we're going to run into the back of this Chevy. And so we're going to have to swerve off to the right into a new escape. Okay, cool. 2 escapes now. It's like, I don't know if I want to stay on this shoulder. I kind of would, to be honest. And until I modulated my speed to get back in traffic. But he's like, no, I'm not going to do that. So now we're here. Now we have a terrible space cushion in front of us, and we're going fast so that we can run. We're going to run into the back of this vehicle. So we're going to put ourselves in a new position. And then here we are. So now we're in a new position with good line of sight, terrible space cushions. We do have an escape in front of us. And it's like, well, I don't like it, so we're going to have to move ourselves out. Okay. Move ourselves at the very beginning. So now look at our space cushion in front of us. Perfect. Escapes, perfect. Line of sight, perfect. So now we're putting ourselves again in a new position. And if you notice how the whole time we're constantly readjusting positions, readjusting and assessing, we are locating new things, we're having to act in new ways. It's constantly evolving. Now, we could have prevented a lot of this by just
Overlook the huge mistake of this rider.
merging back into our lane
Just maneuver
here
during others.
or here, right? But we got ourselves here. But we navigated the whole thing. And motorcycles are nimble. Just dangerous, though. You're putting risks out there. How to do a rolling burnout. Step 1, don't do this. Okay. Keep it up, 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 keep it up. You got it. You got it. Interesting that he fell off. Oh, what'd you lose? Go ahead and do an engine shut off at that point. All right. Maintain a firm grip on handlebars and gradually ease off the throttle while keeping your body relaxed. Okay. 133 miles per hour. We're going to get speed wobbles. If you hit something and your suspension isn't tuned up well. Sharp left turn coming up. We're going to low side. There it is. There it is. Okay, so lost traction somehow. There could have been gravel, bald tires. Maybe we accelerated so the rear tire just spun out because it was using traction to turn. Bunch of different factors that we can't see. But one thing that we can do, and then we know we can control, is to slow it down around a corner at a speed that we're comfortable at and is also within our skill set. And wear gear just in case this does happen, so we can have abrasion resistance, impact resistance.
The major issue for this rider lies mainly in his speed. Eventually he manages to gain control of the situation, ended it with a valuable...
Oh, a little too fast. We're going to go off-road. Okay, hit a bump. Okay, we can do this. We're fine. We want to check our rims after this, because that's easily going to be a rim damage.
Situation ended it with a...
So if we're doing this, what can we do right now at this point? We're going to go over. So you can blip the throttle. So hopefully you can get that front end just a little bit so suspension is a little bit lighter on the tire. So less weight on the tire. And then lift our butt up because we don't want to go flipping and flopping it over the top. Okay? So we're going to run. We're going to run off the road and we're going to hit a curb. Got to do something. You don't want to be slamming the brakes going into it because then the front end dives. So now it's like, here's the curb and you're diving into this and there's a possibility of doing this, depending on how high the curb is. So when you're braking, blip the throttle so it kind of does this a little bit so that it can go over. But then this back end is now going to do that. So you want to lift your butt up and then you can hopefully go. Hopefully you're not flying over. Yeah, check the rims after that. Thank you, MotoStars, for putting this video on. You guys make sure to grab a digital drill booklet. We have the booklets coming in this weekend so you can get a physical one. Go to links in description for any of the sponsors. Helps out the channel because we are going to get demonetized probably for this video. With that said, I hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and I'll see you on the next video.